Okay, so we're going to treat the jawline. I'm going to use the jowl as a reference because the jowl is usually the target. We want to reduce the jowl. And so I'm going to have one entry point just lateral to the jowl at the post-jowl sulcus. And I'm going to enhance the mandibular line on that side. And I'm going to start, let's say, at the mentum area and work my way laterally from there. So basically 2 entry points. Focus on the area around the jowl because this is where we do not want to volumize. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So again, I'm going to use the tunable viscosity of calcium hydroxylepatide, and I'm going to use the highest viscosity to accentuate the jawline. So from the mentum, I'll advance my cannula subcutaneously to the jowl, and over here I will place one retrograde from the pre-jowl sulcus. Over here is the tip of my cannula, from the pre-jowl sulcus all the way to my entry point. This is a very important basic line because this will create a continuation from the jowl to the chin. And the same goes for this one over here, from the post-jowl entry point laterally to accentuate that beautiful mandibular line. Create a little bit of shadow. A little bit more. And in this way we're hiding the jowl by injecting product in the pre-jowl area and the post-jowl area. And so after this I will take more diluted calcium hydroxylepatide to go beyond this and complete my fanning. So from the anterior entry point, I advance the cannula until the jowl and give some retrograde linear threads of diluted calcium hydroxylepatide product. Try to make sure not to inject anything into that inferior and superior jowl fat compartment. To avoid that. Improving skin quality by superficial injection. You can even go almost until the vermilion border, not completely. All right. And then secondly, I'll go from here. I'll make a nice fanning here as well. So it's nice to only inject in this area over here. So we can keep a little bit of shadowing just inferior to the zygoma and create some augmentation of that lateral mandible. Okay. One side is done. Let's have a look. So we're going to focus now on the lower part of the face. Jowl. It's over here. So this is an area that we're not going to inject, but we're going to find the pre-jowl sulcus, treat it from here, and treat with both non-diluted and diluted calcium hydroxyapatite. Same goes for the post-jowl sulcus over here. Go along the mandibular line and again treat this area with hyperdiluted up and non-diluted down. One, two, three. And 1, 2, 3. Okay? All right. So we start with non-diluted, and one is going along the mandibular border just until the pre-jowl sulcus. And here I place a nice and thick retrograde linear thread of approximately 0.2 to 0.25, maybe just a little bit more, just to accentuate that nice definition here. Then my second entry point, the post-jowl sulcus entry point. And from here, I'll place a nice retrograde along the mandibular border over here, just to accentuate the light reflection, create some shadow below there. Great. So now we're going to move to diluted radius. First entry point. Important to stay superficial because the dermis is our target. We want to improve the skin quality. This is usually quite a sensitive area, but in this case it doesn't seem to be painful. Okay, second entry point. It's all dermal, subdermal junction, so it's superficial injections of approximately 0.05 to 0.1 ml per retrograde. Okay.